Hello, and welcome to Exploring Peru and Beyond with Phyllis. Hi there, and welcome. Today we're heading back to Peru to the ancient salt mines at Maras. They're located in southeastern Peru, about an hour and a half northeast of Cusco in the Sacred Valley of the Incas. On the way, we'll pass through the quaint little town itself of Maras, which still bears remnants from the Spanish colonial architectural times. So, thanks so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the video. The town of Maras has buildings from the Spanish colonial era when families of the Spanish nobility and indigenous leaders settled there during the 16th to 20th centuries. It was founded by the Spanish conquistador Pedro Ortiz de Aruay, and a notable, well-preserved carved lintel of the entrance to his home can still be found in the town.
It's 5,000 pools on this mountain. As you can appreciate, it looks brown. Why? Because we are in the rainy season. Here in the mountains we have only two seasons, rainy season and dry season.
There are approximately 4,500 salt mines, and no, I didn't count them, and they are ancient, pre-Inca for sure. It's believed that the Wari civilization either set up or refined the initial set of canals. We do know that salt has been highly valued and used in commerce since the beginning of time, so these mines, in some form, are very old. At any rate, the Inca, now acknowledged for having advanced engineering skills, further developed salt extraction techniques, as this was their main source of salt. They created an intricate network of channels to distribute the water from a natural, underground, hot, salty spring originating in the mountains that branches out to these shallow pools or mines. What I understood from our local guide was that each pool is privately owned by somewhere around 400 individual families of the Maras and Pichingoto people, forgive my accent, and cannot be transferred outside of their family. There may be provisions for exceptions, but I don't know. Everything is as natural as you can possibly get, and everything here is done by hand. Each family maintains their pools, ensuring the water flow through the channels to each pool. They have to open the channel flow into each pool by hand, and when they have enough water, they cut the flow off so the sun can do its work of evaporating the water naturally, leaving behind a crust of pink salt. This can take several days or even weeks. Then they hand harvest the salt when it is crystallized, and then it is transferred to the warehouse of a communal company, Marasal, where it undergoes a strict process of cleaning, classifying, and packaging. Profits from the sales are distributed among the owners according to the number of wells they own. Each well produces between 150 and 200 kilos of salt per month.
The third layer, the last layer, in the deepest part, we don't consume. Why? Because all the sediments are in that layer. And in every pool, they put a layer of a clay as well, clay, because the clay is waterproof. And the last layer of salt, they give them some.
I mentioned the classification of salt. They produce 3 grades. The top layer is the best quality. It's labeled kitchen grade. The middle layer is of a little lower quality, although for domestic use also, and it's known simply as salt. The bottom layer is called industrial salt, and it's used for agriculture, livestock, and industrial use. seriously, they all make great gifts. As with many traditional practices, they are working hard to balance tradition, culture, integrity, and economic growth. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to see more adventures.